Hello, my finely feathered friends. It is I, John, from Distilled, Brewed, and Reviewed in my world-famous sipping den. Yeah, let's see what I got going on here. Now, on this channel, I do everything that has anything to do with alcohol. I do it all. Am I the only one in the world that can do it? This is a question that's often asked. The answer, of course, is yes. Of course I am. And since, and many of you are watching, I have many friends that also do reviews. I like to keep things fair, and I do these reviews with half my taste buds tied behind my back. Yeah. Now, doing all these I do coffee reviews as well every Sunday. Check out my playlist, okay? I do a Sunday morning coffee review. As if the liquor and the alcohol and everything to do with alcohol wasn't enough, I'm adding coffee. It's unbelievable. And I got playlists to prove it. The most extensive, up-to-date, categorized and subcategorized playlists on YouTube. It is easy to navigate. It is fascinating, and I challenge you to look at it. Every single video, the first comment's pinned. It has a link to my playlist of what I'm reviewing, in this case, bourbon. All I ask for all this is that you subscribe. Really watching the videos, number one, but you're already doing that. So just hit this up. That's all it takes. That's all it takes. And then check out the playlist. Be doing yourself a favor on that one. So today, we're doing a bourbon, but I like to give shout outs. And this shout out is a very common name on this channel, and it's Jeff. He is a world-class bourbon aficionado. He's been in business for many, many years. He knows all the famous distillers, past and present. That's a fact. He lends me many, many, many whiskeys to review. He's a professional taster. He's paid to taste whiskey. He's done it all. And he loves the channel, and we're personal friends, and he lends me whiskey. I lend him all this. Why? Well, because he's my friend, and because I want to share with my friend. I want to help build his palate even more. Not that he necessarily needs it, but the more I could give him, the more he learns. He gives it back, helps the channel, helps my palate. It's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing. So what did he give me now? He gave me Jeff Corner Creek Kentucky Straight Bourbon Whiskey, aged 10 years in American oak casks. Brand new, I might add, as per law. It is in a kind of a wine label. Wine bottle. Let's take a look at the, there it is. All right. But anyway, here's the bottle. Kind of reminiscent of wine. It's got 10 right there. It's got a little story on the back. But that is the bottle. That is the label. Corner Creek. So what's going on with Corner Creek? Well, we'll see here. Don't leave me now, phone. I'm on zero power. I got it plugged in. And I hope it doesn't jip me here. So this, is an interesting story, if I can get my phone to work. The Corner Creek brand was bottled for years at a famous little family-owned distillery in Bardstown, Kentucky. Recently, the brand moved production to the Kentucky Artisan Distillery in Crestwood. That's where they make Oceans. And launched with this new 10-year expression. So then it has a thing, where's Corner Creek made? We just talked about it. Corner Creek has quietly been around as a modern brand. Whoops. Let me see. How did I lose that? Now, you know, been around as a modern brand since the late 1980s. During this time, the brand has passed hands among various organizations, including Kentucky Bourbon Distillers, aka Willet, and currently being owned by Corner Creek Distillery Company located in Crestwood, Kentucky. All right, that's all we need to know. Now, I've been sipping on it a little bit because I like to get a flavor profile and get this down, because a lot of times what will happen is I'll do the review, I'll sit in my sipping den, I'll finish sipping it and relaxing, I'll come up with all kind of flavors that develop, and I can't tell you about it. So I like to get to where I get a full balance of it beforehand, and we get everything that's going on with this. So there's the color. Now we'll concentrate in the bottle. And here, not necessary to describe it because you're looking at it. Right, there it is. Let's give it a smell, and I've written some notes down. And this is interesting because a lot of times you get the usual suspects. The sweet, whether it's brown sugar, caramel, toffee, that type of stuff. But sometimes you get odd stuff or different stuff that really comes out and just jumps out at you. And in this case, it's interesting. It's a kind of a buttered corn. I don't know the mash bill. I mean, we know it's 51% corn, it's bourbon, but I don't know the exact breakdown. I couldn't find it. But anyway, we're getting a buttered corn. I love buttered corn. Very good. What else have I had down here? Definitely getting a kind of a pecan. Buttered corn, pecan, maybe a peanut brittle type thing with just a lot of toffee, buttery toffee, corn, nuts. It's 10 years old, and you're definitely picking up some dried fruit. I'm liking this. I'm liking this smell. That butter. I like butter. All right. It's also got a. You can smell that influence of that oak. Yeah, wood's nice though, for a nice background. All right. Let's give her a taste. I know what I didn't talk about. The ABV on this, well, that's hard to read, is, all right, it's 88 proof. So it's 44% alcohol by volume. All right. Pretty much all we need to know now. Let's give that a taste again. More now, instead of buttered corn, kind of a roasted corn, where the roasting is kind of charted a little, which is probably from the oak, but I'm getting that corn. I'm just imagining grilled corn, where you've kind of caramelized the corn sugars. You got that little bit of smoky from the grill, and the charred taste of the corn, and the sweetness, and the corn itself. That's kind of what's coming up front. That's pleasing because I really love grilled corn. Not a lot of tannin from that wood for 10 years. A little bit of tannin, a little bit of that tea, iced tea tannin type thing. But also just the I taste the old wood. It almost tastes like older, just like old wood smells. Not fresh cut, but just kind of an older wood. I don't know if you'll. Nice toffee influence. Corner Creek, man. It's he found a good one here. I find this very interesting. I find the flavor very nice. Nothing off-putting. That tannin from the wood bounces that sweetness out real nice. I'll put a little water in it. I think we deserve to see what happens. All right, yeah, that's perfect. All right. And now, still getting that smoky, just a smoky corn, sweet toffee smell, dried fruit, oak. pecan, walnut, an earthy. The nuttiness and the earthiness comes out with the water. Usually sweetness does to me, but that age now comes out with that water. I think I like it better without the water, but the water doesn't hurt. It changes it a little bit. Interesting. So I always like doing my whiskey with a lot of times straight water, another pour ice, just to see how it develops, and then maybe I'll drink it straight. But I like to see what the water does. I like to see what the ice. Sometimes the water does improve it. Sometimes an ice ball slowly melting, and the cold will mute some flavors, but it also brings out fruitiness and stuff. You can do the research, or just your palate. It won't lie to you. Anyway, thank you, Jeff. Another one, nice bourbon. Not very dark bourbon for 10 years. Of course, I don't know the char level. Either way, that age shines through. Very nice. Enjoyed it. Thank you, Jeff. Thank you, everybody. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for being here. Thank you for watching it. Give me a comment, and I'll talk to you back. All right? And I'll see you on the next one.